Welcome back to Her Psychology. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been confused by a girl who acts friendly, but never openly admits her feelings? You sense she might like you, but at the same time, she keeps everything subtle, almost as if she's hiding her emotions on purpose. This is more common than you think. Many women don't show their interest directly, not because they lack feelings, but because they're scared of rejection, judgment, or losing their dignity by appearing too available. That's why, instead of confessing, they drop subtle psychological hints, tiny behaviors that slip through their control. If you learn to recognize these signs, you'll start to see through the mask and understand what she's really feeling, even when she tries to hide it. Today we'll explore 7 powerful and often overlooked signs that a woman is secretly interested in you but doesn't show it. These are deeper than the usual cliches. They reveal what's really going on inside her mind. Number 1. She mirrors your behavior subtly. One of the strongest unconscious signs of hidden attraction is mirroring. When a girl secretly likes you, her body and words often start to align with yours, almost like an invisible rhythm connecting you both. She might sip her drink right after you do, cross her legs in the same direction, or even use similar phrases or slang you often say. This isn't her consciously copying you. It's her subconscious trying to build comfort and similarity. Psychology shows that mirroring is one of the oldest bonding mechanisms in human behavior. The reason behind this is fascinating. When people feel attracted or emotionally connected, their brains produce chemicals that make them more attentive to the other person. Without realizing it, they begin to synchronize movements and expressions as a way of saying, "I feel like you." This silent mimicry builds trust and makes conversations flow more naturally. For her, it's a way to feel closer while still keeping her emotions unspoken. So if you ever notice that her posture shifts after yours, or she laughs in the same rhythm as you, don't dismiss it as coincidence. It's her subconscious revealing her alignment with you. The more she mirrors you, the stronger the hidden attraction is, even if her words never confess it. 2. She avoids talking about other guys around you. When a girl is genuinely not interested, she can freely talk about other men, her ex, or even celebrity crushes without worrying about your reaction. But when she secretly likes you, this changes. Suddenly, she avoids mentioning any male attention she gets. If someone asks her about dating in front of you, she might dodge the question, laugh it off, or say something vague like, "I'm just focused on myself right now." This avoidance comes from a deeper place. Subconsciously, she doesn't want you to feel like she's taken or emotionally unavailable. By skipping those conversations, she's leaving the door open for you, even if she never admits it outright. It's her way of silently saying, "Don't think I'm with someone else, because I want you to see me as an option." It's not about lying. It's about protecting her hidden interest in you. Pay close attention to this difference. If she freely talks about men to others but suddenly grows quiet when you're around, that's not random. That's her carefully controlling her image around you. In psychology, this is a selective filter, where people adjust what they share depending on who's listening. If she uses that filter only with you, it's because her feelings for you are stronger than she lets on. 3. She responds quickly but casually. One of the most confusing behaviors men notice is when a girl replies to messages instantly, but the replies themselves seem short, casual, or even unemotional. At first glance, it might look like she's not interested, but psychology says otherwise. When a woman responds quickly, it shows you're high on her priority list. The casual replies are simply her way of hiding how much she actually cares. Think about it. If she didn't value your presence, she wouldn't respond immediately. She would let your messages sit, or only answer when she felt like it. But when she consistently gets back to you fast, even with short words like LOL, okay, or haha, it's a hidden clue. She wants to stay connected but doesn't want you to notice how eager she is. That balance, fast reply with minimal effort, is her way of protecting her emotions. This is a classic psychological mask. Women fear that if they reply with too much excitement, they'll look desperate. So instead they show interest with their speed, not their words. If you spot this behavior repeatedly, it's not indifference. It's hidden attraction carefully disguised under a casual front. 4. She gets nervous when complimented by you. Compliments are like emotional spotlights. They expose how someone truly feels. When you compliment a woman who secretly likes you, she often doesn't handle it smoothly. Instead of a calm thank you, she may laugh awkwardly, blush, look away, or even deny the compliment by saying something like, "Oh no, I don't think so." This nervous reaction is not rejection. It's her emotions slipping through the cracks. Why? Because your opinion carries weight. For her, your words matter more than anyone else's. When you say something nice, her brain floods with emotions, excitement, validation, but also fear of revealing too much. She's torn between wanting to show happiness and wanting to hide how much your approval means. That's why she downplays the moment, trying not to expose the depth of her feelings. Compare this to how she reacts when others compliment her. If she brushes it off easily with no nerves, but with you she fumbles or becomes shy, that's the difference. It shows your voice has a stronger impact than others. That nervous energy is proof that her feelings for you go far beyond friendship, even if she won't openly admit it. 5. She pretends to be busy but still makes time. One of the most subtle but powerful signs is when a girl insists she's busy, but still manages to carve out time for you. She may talk about her packed schedule, stressful work, or family responsibilities, but somehow, she always replies to your texts, takes your calls, or squeezes in a quick meetup. This contradiction reveals that no matter how hectic life gets, she still prioritizes you. This behavior comes from an inner conflict. On the one hand, she wants to maintain her independence and not look overly available. On the other hand, she doesn't want to lose her connection with you. So she strikes a balance. She keeps the "I'm busy" front for pride, but her actions betray her. This duality is one of the clearest psychological signs of hidden attraction. Remember this simple rule. People make time for what they value. If she's always too busy for others but somehow finds even a few minutes for you, that's not coincidence. That's effort. She may never admit it outright, but her willingness to break her own schedule for you shows she cares more than she lets on. 6. She plays it cool in group settings. In group situations, women who secretly like someone often act differently than when they're alone with him. Around friends, co-workers, or classmates, she may seem casual, distant, or even tease you more than usual. She does this to avoid making her interest obvious to others. But when it's just the two of you, her entire energy changes. Suddenly she's warmer, more attentive, and much more present. This contrast is crucial. If she truly didn't care, her behavior would be consistent in both settings. But when she's guarded in public and open in private, it shows she's carefully managing how her feelings appear. She doesn't want the group to start rumors or for you to know exactly how much she likes you. So she hides it in social spaces but reveals glimpses of her real emotions when no one is watching. This dual behavior is one of the clearest hidden signs. Pay attention to how she treats you differently in private versus public. That shift is her protective shield. It's not that she feels nothing, it's that she feels too much and doesn't want the world to know. 7. She shares personal things but downplays their importance. One of the deepest hidden signs of attraction is when a woman starts sharing personal details with you. Things about her childhood, her fears, her dreams, but then immediately downplays them by saying, "It's not a big deal," or "I don't know why I'm telling you this." This shows she's building emotional intimacy while still trying to protect herself from exposure. Why does she do this? Because attraction makes people crave connection. By letting you into her private world, she's testing how safe it feels to open up. But since she doesn't want to look too vulnerable, she masks it by acting like the detail wasn't important. The truth is, people don't share personal stories with just anyone. They share with those they feel close to. So if she consistently tells you little pieces of her inner world while brushing them off, that's not random conversation. It's a psychological breadcrumb trail of trust and attraction. She wants you to notice that you're special, but she doesn't want to admit it directly. That balance, openness with a cover, is one of the strongest hidden signs she's interested. So those were 7 powerful signs she's interested in you but doesn't show it. From mirroring your movements to avoiding talk about other men, from fast replies to nervous reactions, all these clues reveal what she's really feeling under the surface. Women often hide their attraction to protect themselves, but psychology always leaves traces. If you start paying attention to these subtle details, you'll be able to read her interest without her saying a single word. And who knows? Maybe the girl you thought was just being friendly is actually holding back feelings she's scared to admit. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Her Psychology for more deep insights into how the female mind works.